nail friends, thanks for coming back to see another video, and if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so that you do not miss another upload. In today's video, I'm going to be creating a simple fall aura nail set, so stay tuned to see how these lovely nails turn out. Starting off, I'm using these pre-shaped short almond full cover nail tips. You can find these kind of nail tips on Amazon. That's where I got these from. I'm starting off by adding one layer of this Model 1 base coat. This is supposed to prevent lifting of the nail polish and also help you get a smoother gel application. Once that's on there, I am going to cure each nail in the lamp for 60 seconds. As I mentioned before, I'm going to be doing an aura nail set, so I'm going to need two variations of greens. This first one I'm using is in the color Olivia from Nail Haws. They have a gel collection, so I'm using this as my base. I'm doing 2 coats of this. Honestly, this gel polish works out so good. It really only takes 1 coat to get good coverage, but I wanted it to be a little darker, so I just went in with the second coat off camera. I'm starting to feel a little bit more creative. For a while now, I've just been struggling with creator's block. I just haven't really had much designs that I've been wanting to try out, and I haven't had like much of an idea of what I want to do. But I feel like one thing that helped was I recently cleaned up my nail workspace. If you see my YouTube shorts, then I did recently post me organizing my nail space. I do feel like since I had so much stuff in my nail space, my mind was pretty much getting cluttered as well. So, like, I didn't even want to be in my nail room. My nail room was not clean. And so, but ever since I've cleaned up my space, I feel so much better. And I think that moving forward, I'll have more better ideas. I was honestly supposed to do a little more with this nail set, even like I wanted to do some 3D nail art, but I ended up not doing that. But I feel like even just me switching up colors that I use, because I mean, this color is fairly new, but I just didn't know how I was going to use it and how I'm going to end up using the other new colors that I got. But I feel like this is just a step forward in trying to expand my creativity, so I'm just very excited for that and to finally get out of that creator's block. Now for the aura, you're gonna need a lighter green. So I have this shade in the color Fiona, which is from the same company, Nail Haws. And I'm gonna be putting some on my palette because it's gonna be way easier for me to get the gel and move it onto the nail. I have these disposable makeup sponges, so I'm going to be ripping off a little piece of it and using that to dab the gel polish onto the nail. I started off by doing this with my fingers, but I realized that the aura was not coming out as good. And I know some people have this sponge kind of pickup or sponge grabber tool. I don't have one of those personally, so I end up switching over to tweezers, which end up working out much better than me using my hands. But to do the aura, I'm basically just going from the center and working my way around the nail. I'm trying to leave enough space to where you can still see that base color, but I do want to make sure that I'm creating that aura effect. So I'm just going around in a circular motion, trying to make it as even as I can around the edges. I do about 2 to 3 layers of this lighter gel polish because I want it to really show up, but I don't want it to be too bold that it just doesn't even look like an aura. So yeah, I do cure in between each layer for 60 seconds and then I start with my next layer. If you are still watching the video, thank you so much. I do want to start by saying that I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. Let me know down below in the comments if you tried this method or if you've tried another aura method that you feel like works best for you. I'd love to hear what else you guys are trying out. If you are a regular viewer and you just have something that you would like to see me do, feel free to leave that information down below. I'd love to get some feedback on what you all would like to see. For the most part, I've been doing just different nail designs that I want to do, but I'm also open to hearing back from you guys. So feel free to leave that down below. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let this play out for a while and I'll jump back on later on in the video. You may have noticed that I switched back to this dark green. I felt like my aura was a little bit too harsh, so I'm just taking that same green that I used as my base color, the color Olivia, and just going around the edges. And then I felt like that really softened up the aura. So definitely do this if you're having the same issue where it's just really, really bold and harsh and doesn't really look like a soft kind of aura. Next, I'm applying this No Wipe Top Coat from Nail Reserve LA. I do have a discount code with them if you want to get some money off of your order. It's good for a minimum of 2 items off, and it cannot be used if there's already a promotional sale going on the website. So be sure to watch out for that. I'll be sure to leave my discount code and referral link down below in the comments, or sorry, not the comments, the description box so that you can use it and purchase whatever you like. Lastly, I am filing the edges of the nails because there is that little tab on them. You know, when you get full cover nails, they do come with a little tab. So that's just an excess part of the nails that we don't want on there. So I'm just trying to get that off. It doesn't take too much to file it off. And this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.